dude. I'm so happy for you with the success so far of Free Bert. Bert Kreischer is here. Our radio audience just rejoined. It's available for streaming right now on Netflix. When did you come up with this idea? Or who came up with it? Because, again, this is a choice by you. I mean, you got a lot going on. And, you know, you got your Full Throttle Festival coming up, and at the Daytona 500, Fully Loaded at Sea, coming in November, going from Miami to Cozumel, the BertBertBert.com for your Permission to Party World Tour. You got your Bertcast, you got your Two Bears, One Cave, you got your standard, if you will.
We got the Two Bears 5K coming up for Netflix as a joke if you guys want to run with us.
Okay.
We'd love to have you. Jelly Roll's going to be there, me and Tom. But what happened is I had a meeting at Netflix, and I've always wanted to do a show about my family, but I never wanted to be a beer salesman or a radio guy or I just wanted to be Bert Kreischer, and I wanted my daughters to be Georgia and Isla, and I wanted Leanne, and I wanted to take all my stories from my life and just plug them right in. Yeah. And I pitched that to Netflix, and they're like, okay. And I said, but I want it to be like Black Doves or Slow Horses. And they were so confused. And
Slow Horses?
Yeah, and Andy Wheel, shout out to Andy. He said this with the premiere. Okay. Mm-hmm. He goes, you kind of accomplished it. Because I watched Slow Horses with Leanne. I didn't know what it was. Yeah. Turned it on. I didn't know what it was. Right. And by the end of that first episode, I looked at Leanne and I said, we're watching this entire series tonight. It's great. And we binged it. And I said, that's what I want to make. I don't want to do episodic. I want to create a scenario where it arcs out for 6 episodes. But at the end of that first episode, I don't know if you know the last words that come out of my mouth. I can't say them on here because we get in trouble. But the very last words at the end of that first episode, you have to say to yourself, I've got to watch this guy get out of this. And so you start episode 2, and the first joke in episode 2 is a joke about Joe Rogan being short. And so I'm like, so I just wanted it to be bingeable, so you watch the whole series, and it turns out that people are loving. Like, I was at a hotel, and a dude walks up and he goes, dude, you're the guy, I just watched your series. Mm-hmm. I said, yeah. He goes, I don't know who you are, but I just watched the whole 6 episodes. And I was like, I'm a comedian. He goes, really? You really are a comedian? I was like, yeah. I had a dude at WWE go behind me and he goes, dude, I love Free Bert. And he goes, I got my buddies what's the machine? And I was like, huh?
What? Come on.
Dude, it's a different audience. It's not like my audience likes it, but like clearly this is, I told you backstage, this is bigger than any of my specials. It's bigger than the movie. The movie streamed #1 for a month on Netflix. Right. This is bigger than, so I'm really glad people are finding it. Sure. And it's really aggressive. So I like that. At least if you see my stand-up, you won't be totally shocked.
Well, I mean, that's the idea, is doing more things that are outside your lane, that you find a new audience and they find you. I mean, that's the goal. But although some people don't have the gumption to take the risk to try it, but you just did.
See,
and are you getting a lot of the higher register of like, hey, you can act?
That was
like,
the number one.
A lot of that?
Oh, yeah. Everyone's saying, like, comedians are texting me like, dude, you can actually act. The best one was, there's a scene in episode 2 where the father explains his son's affliction. And you've seen it, I guess.
The Hotchkisses.
Yeah, the Hotchkiss, Randy Hotchkiss. Spoiler alert if you don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
His son was born without a scrotum. So, but as a dad, you meet dads at school, and they'll be like, they open up when they've had a few beers, and they're like, I had one dad go, my son was born without an anus. And I went, huh?
What?
And he was like, I'm going to stick a rod up there every night before I put him to bed. And I was like, oh. And you're just, as a dad, listen, if you have a son or a child with any disability, my heart goes out to you, but sometimes you're on the listening end of it going like, and you're praying at night going, thank God my son had an anus, or my daughters have 2 anuses.
Which you've never thought ever.
I just had, she was dyslexic. That was it. Like, and we're doing the scene, and it's me listening. You know, I've done a show a lot. I'm not a good listener. And so in real life, I'm not a good listener. And so all I have to do is listen to this guy explain his son, and I'm just listening in real life.
Yeah.
I mean, I wrote the scene, so I know what it is, but I'm listening to him deliver it to me. I'm just like, huh. And I hear them laughing in Video Village, and I don't know why, because I'm not saying anything. Yeah. And so I come out, I go, what's going on? And they're like, Leanne goes, honey, watching you listen is like watching a bear roller skate. Like I know that it's happening, but it doesn't seem like it should happen, and it's so funny. Then they go, we need to put more Bert listening. And so there's so many listening scenes, like when they talk about the cart girl. And I mean, there's so many. So I'm really happy everyone's liking it.
Yeah, well, you're acting.
I know. I'm playing me, so like I've been working on the character for a while.
I get it.
Yeah, and I wrote it, so you're
under motivation.
Yeah, I'm not like a real actor. I was like, I think Bert would be tired in this scene and overweight. By the way, I'm like 275 pounds in this, and if we have to do season 2, I got to gain it back.
No, you don't.
No, that's what I told my wife.
Don't do that. You look great.
Thank you. Manjaro.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I'm taking Manjaro. I throw up in the airport. Diarrhea. It's pretty awesome. Yeah,
I didn't see that on the Manjaro commercials.
No, it's not that.
Yeah, I missed an injection, and I ate a box of Oreos last night.
Oh,
yeah. So I have no self-restraint. It's the drug that's working it. It's clearly not me. I'm talking a box of Oreos.
Double stuff at least.
No, it's cookie dough ones. My daughter bought them and left for college and just left them there.
Oh, baby.
I haven't drank those, so that's also helping.
Well, again, you look great.
Yeah.
Super Bowl 60. Where'd you watch it? What was your Super Bowl 60, Bert?
At my house, I was very excited for Coach Vrabel.
Okay,
that's what I was rooting for Coach Vrabel. Okay. Really, honestly, I'd just been in Boston. I love the Seahawks, and I love both teams. I liked that both quarterbacks were kind of like hero stories.
Yes,
it was semi-uneventful. Yes. Unless you're really into field goal kickers
and punts for the while. Yeah, I know that was tough watch.
I was excited for Bad Bunny. I was waiting for Bad Bunny the entire time.
Yes,
but it was good. You know.
Yeah.
Whatever. I hate that you did the Stuart Scott thing because I just saw that documentary and I have such a connection with Stuart Scott.
Yeah.
That as soon as I heard that, I went, God, I should have liked it more. Well, I should have been cheering in the background. I'm on the wrong side of history.
What'd you think of the Stu doc? Did you like that?
I loved it. Are you kidding me?
Right.
Stuart Scott was my guy, and I was there when people were saying that. I was there. I was in a fraternity house when people were saying that.
Yeah.
Going like, but I feel like, if you're just a little bit younger, you feel like he's talking to you, and if you're a little bit older, you don't understand what he's saying.
Right. And people thought he was being exclusionary while he was actually being inclusionary. And you just needed to be curious about what he's being inclusionary about. That's what I was. Honestly got that vibe watching Bad Bunny last night, and the vibe in the stadium, people were going out of their minds, man.
The music's undeniable. Okay,
right.
Music's undeniable. I said this backstage, and this is the truth. I sat at a country music concert probably 10 years ago, and I did not like country music at the time. Yeah. And arrogantly, I said, I don't like this. This is stupid. This is stupid. And my sound guy, John Sales, goes, "That's called the arrogance of a loser." And I went, "What?" And he goes, "There's a stadium full of people that love it. Maybe you're wrong. Maybe you should give it a chance." And I sat, and the next band to come on was the Zac Brown Band.
Okay.
And the bassist, John Hopkins, was my favorite bassist in college. And all of a sudden, I hear Zac Brown, and I went, "Isn't that bad?" And now I'm really into country music. Yeah. And by the way, all we've listened to today is Bad Bunny.
That's what happens.
I kind of watched the thing and I was like, I kind of want to go on vacation. I love the end the morning this morning when I got the cheat sheet of what everything meant.
Yeah, right.
It was fun sitting with liberals that didn't know what it meant, but were over guessing. They're like, "That's the little Mexican kid. That's Elian Gonzalez. Yeah, that's Elian Gonzalez." I love that they're bringing that in. Oh my God, they're cutting down sugar canes. They all have diabetes. You need to really understand the people to understand the story. And you're like, "Really?" And they're like, "Oh my God, oh my God." Like that was like the wild. And by the way, they're all my really close friends, but they were like misinterpreting it.
Yeah.
And then you were like, "Oh no, that's Bad Bunny as a kid giving himself the Grammy." Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's what actually when he did that. That's what I thought it was in the stadium. I thought
shocked.
Like he's recreating that, and I thought like, wait a minute, he's not married, so is he recreating his wedding? And that actually
when
turned
I found out that two people got married, that's like those videos when you see the guy get pulled over and the cops are being jerks, and then you find out he's a sheriff, and you're like, "Oh, he's a sheriff. They're getting in trouble."
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was, dude. Culturally, it's fun. I don't understand anyone who just wants to stay in the norm. Like what are we gonna do? I was excited that it was happening. I watched it. I've been listening to Bad Bunny all today. It's a great conversation topic. Yeah, everyone's talking about it. It was more eventful than the Super Bowl.
Damn
sadly.
Straight. I was about to say that stadium needed a jolt of energy, and he provided it. That was for sure. And then the Seahawks took care completely. When you said you're rooting for Vrabel, you meet him?
Coach Vrabel came to one of my shows with his kids.
Okay.
Shout out to Coach Vrabel. This is when I was doing the Grand Ole Opry, and his wife's there, and the whole family's there. And I was like thinking he brought his kids, and they're like, "Can Mike get a picture?" And I was like, "Huh?" And they're like, "He's a fan." And I went, "Coach Vrabel's a fan?" I was like, "Oh." I love him. I think he's awesome.
Me too.
I love this. The whole management over at the Seahawks were very kind to me. We went out for practice back when Coach Carroll was there, and then we went out and got hammered with them.
With Coach Carroll?
No.
Say, wait a minute.
No, he didn't. He was like, I only smoke weed. I was like, what? And so he's like, I'm edibles, microdosing.
Oh my God.
Oh. No, Seahawks. I went out with the general manager.
Jan Schneider. Yeah, he's great. He's a great dude.
Yeah.
You must have loved him too.
Yeah, we're the same page kind of guys. Yeah, I mean, listen, the Super Bowl's a blast. I've been watching the Olympics. I don't understand anyone who doesn't eventize life. World Cup, okay? If World Cup is so fun in Los Angeles because bars open at like 5 a.m.
Yeah,
and you go get hammered at a Brazilian bar you've never been to on Venice, and drink with a bunch of people you don't know, and everyone's cheering. It's a blast. Eventize life. If you're sitting here going, humdrum, the people that didn't watch Bad Bunny and tuned into Kid Rock is a great performer as well. Yeah. But they're the people that go, I don't really like sushi. It's my wife's family. My wife's family can't have pasta with red sauce because it keeps them up all night. I don't like that spicy stuff. Can I just get butter? They're like, huh? You're married to the same redneck family. I don't know what you're. You know when you take them and they go, "Can we take them to a nice steakhouse?" And he goes, "I need it extra well done." And you're like, "Don't get him a steak. Yeah. Can you get him chicken?"
That's right.
Yeah, he's not allowed to get a steak. I'm so sorry.
Extra well done's no good. Oh. Can't have that.
Yeah,
can't have that. The Puppy Bowl actually finished in second place in terms of the viewership. The Puppy Bowl did nicely.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, people like dogs, man.
People love dogs. Our dog just passed away.
Oh, I saw that.
Another one.
Sorry about that.
I mean, at this point, I feel like
I'm
not going to make a joke about that.
So where does Free Bert go from here, bud?
I don't know. Hopefully we get to do a season 2. I'd love to.
I mean,
yeah.
Are we waiting to hear, or we're like?
Yeah, I mean, Netflix is pretty rigid with how things work. They're like, we'll talk to you in 5 days, and 10 days, and 28 days.
Yeah, okay.
In 32 days, we're going to have a sit-down conversation. I mean, they know exact numbers. And so I guess we'll hear in like a couple weeks, and hopefully everyone can do it. That's the other part is like we want everyone back. And,
of course. And
we definitely want Lilu, but I think she's going to be doing movies.
Dude, she's killing it. And I don't mean obviously the whole cast is great.
Yeah.
But she can deliver. How old is she in real life?
She's 11.
Dude.
Wow.
11 years old with a fully formed ability to stick a line and stick a landing.
There's jokes we had to take out because I don't think people would believe that she said them. Or they'd be like, okay, this is over-scripted. At one point I go, I said this name of the family. I go, who are they?
Right.
She goes, I don't know. I think they're on the Epstein list. And I was like, wait, how do you know who Epstein is? And she was like, it's all over the news, Dad. And I'm like, wait, hold on. And I'm talking to her for real as Lilu. Like, There's a scene where she kisses me on the head. She gives me a speech. She goes, don't let them change you. Don't let any of these MNFers change you. You're beautiful just the way you are. When you fight a bull, you don't run away from it. And in real life, I'm listening to this, and I'm like, she messed up the line. And I go, no. And she goes, hey, you run right the F at it. And then she kissed me on the forehead, and I was so confused in the scene, and that's what they used. The kid is just... she is the sweetest. She's got the greatest parents. Her mom, this is a deep cut, okay?
Sure.
Her mom was on a TV show I grew up watching called Kids Incorporated.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Kids Incorporated. And I was like, you run Kids Incorporated? And then I saw her, I was like, I grew up watching you. Yeah, and her aunt's a great actress. This is the first audition Lilu ever went on and the first TV show she's ever been a part of. And at the very end, the very last scene we did, I'll post this today. The very last scene we did, she kept telling me, you got to tell me when it's my last scene. You got to tell me, Bert, let me do my last scene and not enjoy it.
Okay.
And so I said, okay. So we get ready to go action. They go, action. And I lean and I go, Lilu, this is our last scene. And the kid is sobbing through the scene. She's like, and like in real life. And we couldn't use it. But then she gets in and she goes, someone goes, this is the best project I've ever worked on. And Lilu goes, this is the only project I've ever worked on. The kid's gold.
That's awesome, man. Life is amazing, and it's a small world.
Bert, can I ask a question real quick?
Please.
I know you, on another interview, you said that Isla... There was a line that you used that Isla really said to you, and you said it's in the show, and she actually was like, that was between us.
Yeah.
And the whole series, I'm trying to figure out what the line might have been. Can you tell us what the line was?
There was a line that Isla had in one of my specials. It was in I forget which one, one of them. Mm-hmm. And she said it to me, and it made me laugh so hard. And I put it in my act, and then she saw it. She goes, hey, you got to take that out. And I said, what? She goes, like, I'm the one, I can't be the person that said that. And I went, okay. And it's the very last line of episode 1.
Okay.
And it's the hardest I've ever laughed in life
That one.
at my child. Okay. And do you know which one it is now?
She said that for real.
And I went, I was like, where did that come from? And she was like, well, I thought it one time during a pop quiz. And I went, for real? She goes, yeah. And then I said to her, yo, I want to use it in the thing. She goes, no. And I said, well, hang on. She goes, you can't have me saying it, and you have me saying it. You can say it, but I can't say it.
Right.
And then I said, I'll give you $10,000. And she goes, no. I said, I'll give you $20,000. She goes, no. I go, Isla, I'll give you $100,000. And she looked at me and she goes, buddy, when you die, I get all of it. She is, she's a really fascinating child to this day. I bought them life-size pillows of me, shirtless, to keep in their bed so they don't bring dudes home.
Yeah.
And then I bought them ski masks.
What?
It's all their Valentine's Day present. I bought them ski masks that say, yes, daddy. And they're like, Dad, what the hell? I love sending my daughters presents. I just sent steaks to Georgia. Like I send them stuff to their house. I get high and just text Amazon stuff to their house. And they're like, what are you sending us? And I was like, I sent them Irish balaclavas. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Bert would have loved San Francisco when we were up there.
No doubt about it.
How was it? Did you guys have fun?
It was loud, Bert.
How was Radio Row? Was it more?
We didn't do Radio Row. We were a little bit away from it, but
that was the reason I didn't go. Is it seemed like everything was way spread out.
It wasn't spread out. I mean, it was spread out if you had to go to the stadium, but we were up there in San Francisco. It was awesome. We came up with a new band name, the Occasional Waft.
The Occasional Waft.
You'd just be walking down the street.
Down through San Francisco. Like,
there was one time we were sitting on the set and somebody just went right down the street, and I guess the windows were. I guess those windows weren't totally closed.
Not totally closed.
Or people were coming in and out to go to work.
Oh my word!
It wasn't an occasional waft. It was pretty consistent.
Yeah,
consistent waft.
Yeah, we suddenly got hungry.
Oh man!
So the Bert Kreischer's Full Throttle Festival coming this coming weekend, huh? The Daytona 500.
I head to Daytona tomorrow.
Dude.
And then we're there for the Daytona 500. Me, Leonard Skinner, Diplo, and Ernest. Ernest's new album is amazing. And we're throwing the pre-party, the official pre-party.
At the Daytona 500.
Yeah, can I tell you a good story?
Please.
So you got to close the deal with NASCAR, right? So like I go to the Coca-Cola 600 to talk to NASCAR, and I'm good. I'm clean, right? Everything's going perfect. They're, hey, Bert, it's a great partnership. We should do more stuff. Got this great thing fully. Let's yeah. All I got to do is leave. And I can close the deal. I get to the elevator, and the door next to the suite next to the elevator, the door opens, and it's a 13-year-old boy and his mom. And he sees me and he goes, oh, the machine. And I'm like, what's up, buddy? And he's like, dude, you are incredible. And I was like, thank you. And he goes, can I get a picture? And I go, yeah. He goes, can you take the shirt off? And I was like, yeah. And I look at the NASCAR guys and they're like, yeah, we know what you do. So I take the shirt off, put my arm around this child. He gives his phone to his mom. His mom's my age. And she goes, who are you? And I said, I'm a gay porn star. Get to know your son. And the kid looks at me. He's like, real cool, dude. And we get in the elevator and one of the NASCAR guy goes, there is absolutely no way he's going to convince his mom you're not a gay porn star. He goes, he's 13. What is he going to say? Oh, I'm a fan of a 53-year-old shirtless male comedian named The Machine. And I could not. And then we did the deal. So NASCAR's got a sense of humor. They're good guys over there. So we're doing the Full Throttle Festival night before the Daytona 500.
Fully Loaded at Seas returning in November. Miami to Cozumel. Go to BertKreischerCruise.com for that.
Yeah.
Currently, you're on your Permission to Party World Tour. Go to BertBertBert.com. You got your podcasts all over the place, and congrats on Free Bert, man.
Thank you.
I'm so psyched for you. Really, I know this means a lot to you, dude.
Oh, it was my big white whale is to do a TV show. I've always wanted to do a TV show, and the fact that people are responding to it, like I told you, like people are making fan pages, and this is how excited I am. I like every one of their videos, and I follow all of them.
That's cool.
And they DM me. They're like, I can't believe you followed me, and I was like, You like me. I like people that like me.
Well, I hope you get to do more of it, man.
Thank you.
I'd love to see where it goes and what you're up to. And, you're one of my favorites, but I've told you.
I love you, brother.
Right back at you. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.